2019 is the 120th year of existence of Fiat. To celebrate this milestone in automotive history, the Fiat Club Africa decided to commemorate this accomplishment with a weekend away in the beautiful Hartbeespoort Dam area.
Welcome to the 2019 Giro. This is a series in Italian Connections, and we've been running these for 20 years now, where we get all the different Italian marques together and we travel in the country, we enjoy the pleasure of our motor cars, visit interesting locations, see a bit of the countryside, a bit of the history, interact with the locals, and of course we always support a charity in the area.
The group of enthusiasts all gathered at the Venue Country Hotel for the start of this celebration. The event was called the Giro Centoventi, which means Tour 120. This event was not just intended to be celebrated with Fiat owners, but to keep it in the family, it was decided to invite all the Italian cousins to come and enjoy the celebration. There was a collection of Fiats, Alfa Romeos, Auto Bianchis, and even a few Ferraris. To spread the cloth even further, there were even some Italian motorcycles too, but more about that later. The morning started off with the members of the tour all gathering in the beautiful gardens of the overnight stop at the Venue Country Hotel. There was a driver's briefing in the parking lot to get everyone up to speed on the day's activities. Once a few basic pre-drive checks were completed and everyone had introduced and greeted each other, the day got underway.
I don't see any oil on the floor. I just wanted to make sure there's oil in the engine.
Hi, I'm Kaylin Grinnell. This is my 7th year on the Fiat Run, and this is my little Fiat. It's my favorite car in the whole world because it just gets me everywhere really fast. I think my favorite part of the Fiat Run is seeing all the friends and the way the public looks at us when we come through the towns in our little old cars, except this one. This is pretty new. But it's a lot of fun. We do a lot of charity work, which is always nice to see, especially when we get to go to the charity, usually on the last day. And yeah, that's the Fiat Run.
The first stop for the day was at the upside-down house at Broederstroom. All the Giro participants parked their cars in the parking lot and then took a walk across the field. This is a rather unique concept for a family picnic spot to enjoy, and in the middle of a field, they've actually built an upside-down house. This is a really interesting and unusual sight to see. When stepping inside the structure, all of the furniture is above your head, or should we say, on the floor.
Ciao, I'm Loretta. This here is Paolo, my husband, and this is our second time with the Giro. Last year was Magalieskloof, this year it's obviously Magaliesberg, and we're enjoying ourselves very much. We love the people, we love the fact that the day trip is organized by someone else, and we just love the fact that we're on a bike. We're the only ones on the bike actually. It's been highly recommended, and certainly we'll be doing it next year and the year after.
The next stop of the morning was at the Brauhaus and Diner for a refreshment break before stopping at the third place for lunch. Everyone took their own time to arrive, and as each of the cars pulled into the parking lot, like this 1963 Fiat 1100 Export sedan and these two beautiful Alfa Romeo Spiders. this elegant 1967 2300 coupe with its 6-cylinder engine. Here we have this tiny 1962 Auto Bianchina with its 500cc 2-cylinder engine and its big sister, the Auto Bianchi Abarth A112. We took time to admire a few of the parked cars, like this 1961 Alfa Romeo Giulia Spider, together with the 2015 Giulietta. From the Brauhaus, the cars took a drive down the scenic Hekpoort Pass on the way to the lunch stop for the day, which was at Hekse's Hekpoort Hideaway. On arrival, the cars were once again lined up in the space outside the restaurant.
Hi, Nick Jacobs, Alfa Romeo Club. Got the pleasure of being on the 120th anniversary of Fiat on the Giro, which as an Italian car owner I'm entitled to join. Really a nice day, wonderful weather, great group of people, and we're having a lovely time. Just come back from the Cradle of Humankind, which was most interesting, and I'm looking forward to a really nice lunch.
Here everyone had a delicious lunch consisting of some wonderful delicacies. On the very fresh Saturday morning, the first stop and regroup of the participants was at the Hartbeespoort Dam to enjoy the view.
2019, an auspicious year for the Fiat brand. It's 120 years old this year and 120 years of continuous production. And I think it's a very proud history. And we look at it, we've got a nice range of cars on this event. And if you look at the wide range of Fiat and its involvement with South Africa, it's really an integral part of South Africa. Unfortunately, the 110-year-old car couldn't make this event for today. The owner is away, but it would have been really nice to have had him. So within Fiat, they started with the 4 horsepower in 1899 in Turin, still in the same location. They still own all the same buildings, and that car is in the museum, as is car number 2 and 3. It's amazing track record. And when you look at the range of cars today and how they suit your everyday driving, that is really important today. And of course, Fiat is an absolute institution in Italy, owning most of the big brands, Alfa, Lancia, Ferrari, Maserati, all part of the group. And what many people forget is they do tractors, they do earth-moving equipment, they do ships, they do aircraft, they build dams, and in particular, they do medical equipment, they own supermarkets. So being part of this celebration, fantastic. Hopefully for another 120 years. I probably won't make it though.
The Giro's first stop was at Tantmali-Winkel, which is right next to the Hartbeespoort dam wall. In the early stages of the dam wall building process, 1921 to 1923, Dunmali Winkel building was the offices for the engineers that had to oversee the construction of the dam wall. Here our travelers enjoyed a relaxing drink and lots of smiles sitting under the trees.
3 times I gave the same answer.
Hi guys, my name is Miguel from Magaliesburg. We on our fun tour every year we go into the Italian Giro, the Italian connection. Old cars, been going for about 20 years now. I'm involved with it now for the last 10 years. Every year we stress to get all the cars ready for me and my buddies. I usually invite like 10 families to go with me in my cars and make them ready. We go and have fun, we break down all the time, the Italian cars, and we have fun, and we get together with all the people that have a love for old cars. Doesn't really matter as long as it's an Italian car with the Italian Giro. And it's wonderful to have people around you that share the same hobby and have a good time with us. Thank you.
Our lunch stop today was at the Van Galen's Cheese Farm. This is a beautiful estate and is a very popular lunch stop for holiday makers. The property is really very picturesque with its small dam. All the cars lined up again in front of the restaurant where we all enjoyed a wonderful light lunch, yes, consisting of some delicious cheeses.
Hi, I'm Ed. We're at the gala dinner of the Giro d'Italia rally. We've had 2 lovely days riding around Hartbeespoort Dam. Tonight we'll end off with a charity auction for Blair Athol School. We've had a lovely weekend and look forward to the next one.
In the evening back at the hotel, we arranged a charity auction for the Blair Athol Junior School for children which come from very impoverished backgrounds. The school is home to about 1,200 pupils, and the auction managed to raise the sum of 8,000 Rand for the school.
Hi, so I'm Luca.
I'm Ryan.
And we've been doing the Fiat run since we were little boys almost, and going around all the way to Hilton, Drakensberg, Bloemfontein, Barberton, Kimberley, and now we're here in Harties, close to home. It's a nice experience. We always do it with lots of friends and family. And the best part of, I would say, for this whole trip, the best part is coming together again, going out in all these old little cars. I already broke down in a small Fiat already, and we got a backup vehicle, beautiful Alpha. So it's a nice experience. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
On the Sunday morning, the Ducati Club of South Africa joined the Giro. After all, they are distant Italian two-wheeled cousins. Once again, the Giro Centoventi participants decided to help raise funds, and this time the beneficiary was FullPro, the Vulture program of South Africa. Now, together with the Ducati Club, a sum of 3,000 Rands was donated to this worthy cause of helping save these endangered species.
Hi, I'm Charnette. Volpro, the Vulture program of Southern Africa, would just like to say thank you to Giro 2019 for coming out and supporting our conservation efforts. We're an organisation established in 2007 dedicated to halting the decline of Africa's vulture species. Currently, they are faced by a multitude of threats, and through our conservation actions, including rescue, rehabilitation, breeding, release, research and education, we aim to halt the decline of the species and prevent the extinction thereof.
In 2020, the Giro will be going to Clarence, and this event will celebrate the 110th anniversary of Alfa Romeo. We are all looking forward to this fun-filled event.